When an MLM rep says her ketones can lower your cortisol, put you in ketosis in 30 minutes, fix your digestion, grow your hair, help your skin, curb your appetite, and apparently unlock divine purpose from God, it's time to talk about it. It's time to debunk it. And today we're going to be breaking down Kelsey Rhae's Facebook Live, where she is attempting to sell people Pruvit's ketones like they're powdered salvation. And of course, she claims all of this is doctor formulated, elite tier, top shelf, and urgent because there's a 33% off sale. So buckle up and let's get into it. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hey, it is Kelsey Rhae coming at you guys live from Charleston. As y'all are hopping on, please drop a 1 in the comments if you are watching me live. Drop a number 2 if you're watching on the replay, or your favorite emoji. I love that. Also, make sure you share this out. Type in the comments that we're shared. Sharing is caring, and I feel like more people need to know who I am. Not for my ego, because God said so. I have something that's going to change, not just you.
I'm sorry, what did she just say? More people need to know who she is, not for her ego, but because God said so? Anytime someone starts a product pitch with God told me to, it's a red flag. I'm actually speechless at that part. A red flag. I feel like that's not even extreme enough. That's not even a good enough phrase. I don't know. Anyways, faith should never be used as a marketing funnel. This kind of spiritual manipulation creates pressure for people to buy in, literally, as if you're disobeying God if you say no to overpriced electrolytes.
Your life, but the entire world. Yes, I mean it when I say that. The entire world, and I need more people to hear what I'm about to say. Okay, so, hi Christina, what's up you guys? Y'all say hi, say hello. Eric just took the kids. Today is moving day, by the way, so if you don't know this, Eric and I split. Basically, we had a blended family of 6. He had 2 kids before me. I had 1 before him. And then we had Callie Rhae together. We've been living in a house, I want to say 4 years, 3 years, maybe 3 years, because Callie was already born at this point. So it's 3 years we had been in this house. I moved out, bought an RV, moved into an RV with my 2 biological kids. And then he stayed in that house. Okay. Today, he is moving out and moving into an apartment, and just really a new phase, the next phase of our lives, okay? We had recently announced on social media that we had completely broke it off, and right now we're focused on healing individually and being the best versions of ourselves.
Okay, why does that need to be part of this pitch? That feels like something that you would FaceTime somebody you love and respect privately. I don't understand why she has to make everything part of her brand. I mean, I do, but I don't. I do because I know what you're taught when you're in a multi-level marketing company. You're taught to share everything, that everything in your life is content. And so I know that's what she's doing here. But from what I've learned since getting out of MLM, that doesn't mean that it's good content. That doesn't mean that it's ethical. That doesn't mean that it's moral to put your kids on social media or your relationship and share everything. I don't know. I just find that odd.
Selves for our kids. So anyways, y'all follow along my stories because I'll be sharing with you guys the move. And if you're new here, please put new in the comments. I would love to say hi, say welcome. Because so many of you guys are new, if you don't know this, I share my life on social media because I'm here to make an impact. I'm here to help you change your life as well. And that could be in a bunch of different ways. It could be like helping you get healthy and fit, helping you make money from home, helping you to see your worth, helping you to change your mindset. It doesn't matter. I share everything so that you guys can get.
No, you share everything trying to hook people into thinking that they're just like you, finding people's pain points, hopefully, so that they'll buy ketones from you. You have no business helping people get healthy. You don't have the credentials to be doing any of that. This is so wild. Oh my God.
some value out of my life, basically, because God told me that I had to. So anyways, y'all, I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. If you've already been watching my stories, you already know. I want to see a yes in the comments if you guys have been seeing me drink something called ketones and if you've been wanting to try it. Drop a no if you've never seen it, you don't know what ketones are, you have no idea what it is. Drop a no, okay? If you're somebody on here, and I know every single, don't lie to yourself like that, okay? Good morning.
You can't even finish your sentence. What in the Courtney Shepherd is happening here? Courtney Shepherd? Did she go back to her maiden name? I don't know. Whatever. What in the Courtney Shortney is happening here? You can't even finish a sentence? Finish your thought, because, the ketones are supposed to give you mental clarity or whatever.
Hi Pam, hi Brandy, hi Mary, hi Emily. I have some good exciting news for you guys, okay? Hi Krista, Lindsay, Michelle, Samantha, what is up, Danielle, Tiffany, Mary, Dana. Sorry guys, I was not telling you hi. Hi Kaylee. Hi Paige, good morning. Okay, so many, almost everybody has this desire to be the most healthy and fit version of themselves. Would you agree? Type agree. You're lying to yourself if you think not.
No, you're just thinking very black and white. I mean, some people just want to be able to perform daily functions of their day, and getting fit would be nice, but being able to manage chronic pain is really what they're shooting for. Being able to just complete daily activities, laundry, dishes, whatever that looks like for them. So she thinks very, very black and white, I feel like. And health is a very gray area. It looks different for everybody. We all have, different things that we're dealing with. And so I don't think that you can just say, oh, this is the picture of health. Well, that might be true for you, but somebody else's picture of health may look very different.
Okay? You're lying to yourself because you think that it's hard. You think that it's hard to become the most elite, fit, sexy version of yourself. Everybody wants to. Even if you're somebody who needs to gain weight, okay? It's possible. And I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to help.
Let me guess, the ketones are going to help you gain weight too. So they help you lose weight, they help you gain weight, they help you sleep, but they help you with more energy too. The way that you gain weight is by eating in a calorie surplus. That's how that works.
You become the best version of yourself. You are going to look snatched and sexy and fine. Keep following me. Follow my advice. Most people who don't listen to what I'm telling them to do are the ones who don't change. The people, and I have proof to back this up, the people who listen to what I'm saying and do the things I'm telling them to do are the ones who have substantial change in their life. Okay? Many of you guys that are new, I didn't see anybody drop new, so maybe you all are VIPs. You can drop VIP in the comments. Many of you guys that are new, you might not know that I used to weigh 230 pounds. Now listen, yes, this was 6 years ago, okay? I wasn't freshly postpartum. My child was like 2 or 3 years old when I started this, but the baby weight was not coming off. My first child, the baby weight was not coming off, okay? I'm going to show you some pictures here in a second.
Content warning. You know where we're going with this. If you're postpartum, if you, I'll just leave it at that. You know where this is going. So please, if this is too much for you, skip this part.
In a second, all right? Now, if you guys are always like, girl, give me the info. Just drop info in the comments at any point in time and I'll give it to you, okay? If you want to learn how to make money from your phone, like doing what I'm doing, drop a $sign. I'm not going to drag you. I'm not going to beg you. I will just share with you what I'm doing and give you the blueprint to success, okay? And then thank you guys so much for sharing this out.
I feel like these lives are kind of begging though. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments, but I feel like this is kind of begging for people to join.
Okay, so, the baby weight was not, but then my second, Kelsey Rhae, how many of you guys were around for my pregnancy? Y'all watched, if you watched my stories from yesterday, I posted a picture, 8 days postpartum, y'all. I was snatched. And I'm telling you, 100% it is because of something called exogenous ketones. Some of y'all are hopping off because you don't want to hear it.
Stop it. Let's pause here for a second because first of all, postpartum bodies heal and recover on their own timeline, and claiming that ketones alone made her snatched 8 days after birth not only dismisses genetics and prior habits, overall lifestyle, it preys on vulnerable new moms. According to ACE and the NIH, sustainable fat loss happens through a caloric deficit over time, usually through a combination of resistance training, cardiovascular activity, and balanced nutrition. Ketones don't replace that. They can't override energy balance. That's not how that works. There is no supplement approved for postpartum weight loss. And in fact, ACE specifically warns against using fat burners or stimulants while breastfeeding or during recovery due to safety risk and untested ingredients. Don't listen to her when she's talking about this.
You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it, which is crazy.
Or maybe what you're saying is ignorant. Maybe what you're saying is predatory. Maybe people are like, I can't believe she just said that. And they're like, time for me to roll. That's what you should be doing when you see these unethical influencers spouting off misinformation, especially when in regards to your health, or making these empty promises when it comes to finances, making money, that kind of thing.
To me, this is, I'm going to update this, okay? We're just going to look at this picture. And then I'm going to show you. Y'all know what I look like
Yeah, you should update that, because when were those pictures taken?
right now, okay? This is what, 6 years. I'm not just telling you that you're going to do something that's going to be a quick fix for you. I'm going to teach you to change your life. Something that is sustainable for a very long period of time. For the rest of...
Then why do you use filters to alter your pictures? Why do you use filters to slim your waist? Is it the Snow app that you're using? What app is it that you're using? We saw the Photoshop of the alien fingers when you and Eric were still together, and I think you were at the beach or something. I did a whole video on that. I'll put that in the video description so you can check that out too. We saw the Photoshopping. Now, if your product were doing what you allege that it's done, you wouldn't have to edit your photos. You wouldn't have to have a waist slimming filter on your videos. We've seen time and time again examples of her doing exactly that. If you are following somebody that is promising some kind of results in regards to your health or your fitness, and they are using an app to manipulate how they look on camera, run the other direction.
Your life. Guys. Okay, so how many of you guys would like, now
What?
listen, obviously it's a freaking supplement, but that's not all it is. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that.
And let me just be clear. I'm not shaming her for her body. I think she looks fantastic. I will say, however, her tactics are disgusting. Her use of filters, disgusting. The waist slimming on video filters, disgusting. The claims that she makes around drinking Pruvit's ketones, also disgusting. So I just want to be really clear that I'm not shaming her for how her body looks. I'm shaming her for the tactics that she's using to try and sell these overpriced powders that there is no scientific evidence to back up any of the claims that Pruvit makes. And I could say that for any multi-level marketing company. I just want to be really clear on that.
You can just eat whatever you want and never move your body. I'm going to teach you how to love doing those things, okay? There's a 33% off sale right now. How many? Drop 33 in the comments if you guys want to get 33% off of what I'm talking about. I'm going to explain it, right? This is not your typical supplement, all the other bullshit you see on social media of like...
Not that hard.
By the way, let me not talk crap. I'm not going to talk crap, okay? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But
speaking of bullshit on social media,
like, let me just tell you something. If you're trying to lower your cortisol, but you're still eating anything and everything, and you're still not moving your body, you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm like, what the hell am I trying to say?
fair.
Okay? Listen, all you need is one product. You don't need a whole bunch of different things. You don't need to, like, oh, well, my cortisol is high. Everyone's cortisol is high. Take care of yourself. All you need is something called ketones.
Except that's not true because, Kelsey, cortisol is a hormone. It's not a villain to be lowered at random. Chronic stress impacts cortisol, but so do sleep, food, exercise, trauma, and medical conditions. Exogenous ketones are not clinically proven to regulate or reduce cortisol levels. This is exactly the kind of unsupported health claim that can land MLM reps in legal hot water. Paging the FTC, come on.
And all you need to do is put this one pack. This is why I love it, y'all. I am if I dare say, lazy mom. Anybody else relate? Drop relate in the comments. Relate in the comments. Okay? I am a lazy mom. Okay? You gotta get...
Yeah, we know. I mean, can't be bothered to put seatbelts on your kids when they're in the car. Can't be bothered to, actually spend time with them and enjoy spending time with them. Yeah, we know you're lazy. We know. Also, how's the unschooling going with your kids?
Give me something that's simple and that's quick. I'm not going to sit here and have all these different concoctions trying to mix up all these different things. I need something simple because simple is sustainable. Would you guys agree? Okay. 33% off today. I'm going to show you the 2 things that you need to go get immediately if you want good, clean energy, focus, mental clarity.
Please tell me what clean energy is. Also, she's basically trying to make it seem like one packet, rules it all. All you need is one product. This is classic magic bullet marketing. It appeals to busy people who want simplicity, but bodies don't work like that. That's not how they're designed to operate. Ketones are not some universal fix-it tool, even though Kelsey Rhae wants you to think that that's the case. If you're trying to address energy, fat loss, hydration, mental clarity, and hormones all in one scoop, that really should raise an eyebrow. And as a fitness professional, I'm trained to spot red flags, along with being in multi-level marketing for 13 and a half years prior to becoming a fitness professional. There are no single ingredients that improve all of these things that Kelsey Rhae and any other Pruvit rep spouts off. Ketones do not replace protein for muscle. They do not replace fiber for digestion or vitamins for hair and skin. That's not how biochemistry works. For example, hair and skin health are often related to adequate intake of protein, biotin, vitamin D, and iron, not ketone salts. It's not how that works.
Clarity, appetite control, and fat loss. It also helps with your digestion, your hair, your skin, your nails, all these things, okay? Because look at my pictures. And then also I want you to look at this. When they printed them, it's like it became orange. This picture, like you can just tell it's blown.
When you see pictures like this, I think the context matters. And what I see a lot of times on social media is some people like Kelsey Rhae will use pictures when they were pregnant, when they have put on some weight because they are creating a life within their body. And then they will use their very newly postpartum body as their before as well. And that's extremely deceptive because it takes time for the body to heal after having a child, up to a year, sometimes more than that. It just depends on that person. So when you're seeing these things, you have to ask yourself the context behind it. I'm sure she's not going to tell us that. I'm sure she's not going to give us a time frame. She's just going to tell people what she wants to share in order to sell the product, which is the bottom line of anything that she does online, unfortunately.
Out or whatever. Okay? There's 33% off today. I'm going to drop the site for you guys and I'm going to tell you exactly what to go get from the site. This is going to change your life. Not only are you going to be able to get 33% off, because like, look at me now. Okay? Look at this.
Well, if we're looking at this, and again, I'm not shaming her body, but if you look at the picture in the photo on the right, she doesn't have anything over her belly. In this video, she has leggings that are over her belly that are applying pressure, if you will, and I don't know how I want to word this, but you're comparing 2 different things. And I'm pretty sure that picture with her and the, buns on top. I don't know why I couldn't think of that just now. I'm pretty sure that was from like 2 years ago. And again, not shaming her, but you have to ask the context of what they are showing here. She's not going to tell you that part.
I'm going to teach you not just how to get results rather quickly. I'm going to teach you how to keep it. All right?
And red flag. You don't want results quickly because that will not be sustainable and those will not be results that stick around for very long.
So if you're on here and you're like, oh girl, I really need to change. I need to change my lifestyle. I'm going to put this link. Actually, matter of fact, give me a thumbs up in the comments if you guys want me to show you the website and actually show you. Hold on. What am I looking for? Oh no. Here we go. I'm posting this. And then there's the website. You could also go watch my stories. I posted it multiple times in my stories so that you guys can get a better understanding of what to get and how to get it and all these good things and what it's going to do. You're going to go get these 2 things. This is called Black Label. This is called Minoplex. Black Label, you take 1 pack, you mix it in 12 ounces of water, you shake it up, you drink it within less than 30 minutes because it has 33% more caffeine and more ketones, okay? Within less than 30 minutes, your body's entering a state of ketosis. You can test your blood and see. This is going to prove it. No other supplement in the world does this. You can lower your cortisol.
Wrong. Oh man, drink this and your body enters a state of ketosis in less than 30 minutes. And here is the truth about consuming exogenous ketones. They may cause ketones to appear in your bloodstream. If you're testing you're pricking your finger, you're testing for ketones in your blood that way with a monitor. Okay, it's going to show that you have ketones in your blood, but that does not mean that you are in nutritional ketosis. Nutritional ketosis involves metabolic adaptation where your body consistently burns fat for fuel. That takes days to get into that state, not 30 minutes. And in order to get into that state, you have to be eating you have to manipulate your carb intake essentially. And according to the International Society of Sports Nutrition, while exogenous ketones may increase blood ketone levels, they do not replace the metabolic state of nutritional ketosis, nor do they promote fat oxidation in the same way a ketogenic diet might. So, wrong.
A million different ways. I'm just saying, okay? You don't got to have necessarily a specific supplement to do that. You can lower your cortisol in multiple different ways.
Did she have people leave her team recently and go to Amare? Because that felt like shade there. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but all the Amari Huns are like, oh, it, lowered my cortisol and I lost all this weight. So I'm wondering if that's shade, if that's the case. I don't know. If you know, feel free to drop that in the comments. I'm curious.
In fact, you could be drinking whatever you're drinking to lower your cortisol, but then not doing all the other things correctly. I'm teaching you to change your life, not just take a product. Okay? Mix into 12 ounces of water, shake it up. In less than 30 minutes, your body's entering a state of ketosis. Mitoplex, electrolytes, they're so important. You got to stay hydrated. You can't just drink water. Water, you're peeing the water out. You need to be taking something to make the water bind to your cells to actually hydrate you. So the best thing for you guys to do.
Pretty sure you can add a pinch of salt in there if you've been doing a lot of work outside, you've been sweating excessively, you had a really intense workout. Pretty sure you could eat a banana and put some salt in your water and you'd be good, but that's just my opinion.
Do is drop 33 in the comments if you want me to send you a detailed message, and also I might even put you guys into a giveaway to win. 2 people might win when I have these extra, so I'm like, maybe run a giveaway or something, I don't know, to give you guys a little bit of extra, because I know sometimes it's like, like you're gonna make an investment into your health. You're making an investment into your health. Do not take this lightly. Okay, I'm gonna take my Mitoplex real quick right now. But y'all say hi, say hello, share this out. I'm really excited. Oh, and then there's
she couldn't even finish her sentence.
Also Nat. So this is our basic beginner product. So you'll see like a 30, a Nat 30 on there. You'll see Nat 20. If you want to get something like that, that's just going to take an hour to put your body into a state of ketosis, and this has 33% more ketones, more caffeine, and so this is like a little bit more of a punch. Okay, now listen, this is not fueling you by caffeine.
Yeah, it's a punch when it hits you all of a sudden. You're running for the bathroom and not trusting a fart. You know what I mean?
It's not going to give you jitters. You're not going to feel you're not going to feel crazy. Like sometimes if I have too much caffeine, I'll have a lot of anxiety. This does not give me.
I don't think you can say that something that you are pitching that has 33% more caffeine, I don't think you can say it's not going to give you jitters, because that's going to come down to people's caffeine sensitivity. If somebody is very sensitive to caffeine and you're they're suggesting this supplement that has 33% more caffeine, I don't think you can say that.
Anxiety. In fact, it does the opposite. I'm not making medical claims. I'm just telling you, okay? And if you guys
that is a medical claim. Show me the studies on Pruvit's ketones that show, or say, hey, we need to study this more, that drinking Pruvit's ketones help with anxiety. Because didn't she just say, well, when I have too much caffeine, it gives me anxiety? I don't know. Sounds like a health claim to me.
dropping 33 in the comments, immediately go watch my stories. Immediately. I tell you exactly what to get. I show you the entire site on my stories. I show you all the different things of what to get. This is going to change your life. And as soon as you place your order, I'm going to send you a message. Make sure you put your number in there correctly, because I'll get a notification. I'll send you a message so I can get you into my resources. I have an entire Facebook group with meal plans and recipes and workouts and all these things that you're going to get access to, because like I said, I'm going to change your life. And then you get direct access to.
And none of which you are qualified to do. Meal plans, not qualified. Workout routines, definitely not qualified. Have you seen her form? Because I have. And what the hell?
Me as your coach. How freaking cool is that? So anyways, this is going to put your body into ketosis in less than an hour. This is putting your body into ketosis in less than 30 minutes. So it just depends on what you want to do. And also, this is a little bit more expensive because of what it does, okay? So if you want to do a little bit of a cheaper option, you can do this. There's something called the Curious Bundle. It's 10 days. It's about $7. So if you're looking for something a little bit more cost effective, you can do that as well. Do not miss out on this sale. 33% off. And I know that some of you guys are like, wow, I've been around for a long time. I never hear you talk about a sale. I feel like I have not talked about a sale in a very long time, but I am on fire with, I think that I got lost in the sauce for a little bit. And like, I allowed, people's judgment to like affect me. I don't care anymore, y'all. Y'all need to know the power of ketones. What are we doing here? This is the product. This is the future. This is not going anywhere. If y'all didn't know this, recently we actually partnered with Herbalife.
We'll see about that. We shall see.
Y'all know who Herbalife is? Y'all drop a yes or a no in the comments. We had a meeting with the CEO of Herbalife. Okay? His name is Stefan. When I tell you, all of Herbalife is begging for ketones. So if you currently do Herbalife.
Oh my God. So now we're flexing about teaming up with a company that's literally been fined over $200 million for deceptive practices. Herbalife is not a badge of credibility. It's a cautionary tale. If they're begging for ketones, maybe they just see another easy cash grab. Girl.
Hey, I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm not saying that it's not for you. I'm not saying that it's bad at all. Actually, we're partnering up. I'm sure there's so much that they can teach us, right? But they are begging for ketones. They're going to be getting ketones. Ketones are not going anywhere. We are just getting started. So get in on this. If you want to learn more about making a full-time income from.
Now, what do you think is going to happen when their hundreds of thousands of distributors are also selling Pruvit's ketones because they partnered with them? Kelsey Rhae, may want to Google that one.
Home like I've done for the past 6 years. You can't be lazy. Drop a $sign in the comments. Is it safe for someone that only has a kidney? I have to recommend that you talk to your doctor, unfortunately. So it's 33% off the entire site for Father's Day. Okay? I think it might end today, actually. I don't know how they're doing this. Maybe it might end today. I'm going to be placing an order now. I think my order is like $700. I'm like, I want it all right now. Listen, there's very few things that I'm going to spend my money on. And here's a little bit of a tip for you if you're somebody who doesn't have really great skills when it comes to spending your money. Spend money on your health. Your health is the most important aspect of your entire life.
Please tell us about your skills with spending money considering the Airbnb disaster. Thinking the rules don't apply for you on the Nashville Airbnb specifically.
If you're not healthy, you're not living. If you're not living, you're not going to live until you're long enough to be able to see the things you want to see, like your children getting married, your children having children.
I agree with health being important. Not if you don't have health, you're not living. Just to be very clear.
Invest in your health. This is not just something that you're just gonna like throw money at and throw it away. You're investing into your health. This is serious. Can't beat a good sale. I know that's right. Literally, I'm about to spend $700. Oh, how many of you guys are concerned about the taste? Drop me in the comments. It took me watching my sister lose 60 pounds and waiting for 6 months for me to actually take the step to buy even just a trial. Okay? Drop the word wait list in the comments, by the way, if you guys want to get on a wait list for my trial list. I have not dropped that yet, but I think I'm going to do Black Label trials.
A wait list? Okay.
Here soon, but just bear with me, okay? It took me that much and that long because I was scared it was going to taste nasty. Hi, Amanda. What's up, girl? Oh, Nikki, I'm so excited for you. Literally, Nikki's crushing it, by the way, in business. Nikki Nixon. Crushing it. She's already earned her free ketones, which, by the way, if you want to get the ketones for free, drink them. Okay? But make your order today. Go share that with 3, 4, 5, 6, however many people that you want to get to share that with. Like, oh my God, I love these. This is what it has helped me do. Then all you need is 3 people to purchase from you on SmartShip, and you get them for free. Not 3 people every single month, 3 people on SmartShip, and you get them for free.
Remember when it used to be 2 people on SmartShip? And they would take the average of your 2 highest orders, and then that would be the free product that you got the following month. Now it's 3. It's just yet one more example of how Pruvit has moved the goalpost on their own distributors, while the top in the company are like, this is a fantastic thing. It's really not. It's really not.
It helped you lose 45 pounds. I love that. Your health is wealth, baby. Exactly, Brandy. Exactly. Black Label is top tier. It's like the top, what is it called? Top shelf? Like liquor? Is that what the terms for that? It's top shelf. It's like up there, okay? That's why it's called Black Label, because it is superior. It is elite. There are literal athletes and millionaires that are consuming ketones, y'all. This is not no little business, baby. It's big business, okay? Did I miss a comment? Hi, Brittany. What's up, girl? Anyways, Eric's like, go live. You need to go live. You need to share this with people. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for that. But yeah, we're about to go move out completely. I still have stuff there, so it's basically like I'm moving again. Putting a lot of stuff in storage. Y'all need to go watch my stories. If you're not watching my stories, if you haven't yet, I post everything in my stories, from what I drink and what Black Label even is. And then I post the links multiple times so that you guys know exactly what to do and what to get. And just know when you make a purchase on this sale, I already see orders coming through, by the way. Thank you so much. When you make a purchase on this sale, what was I about to say? Oh, I'm texting you with all of the different resources. And by the way, if you've ever bought from me, please don't hate me, okay? And we haven't been in contact, just text me. There's a link in my bio where you can text me and say, hey, I've been purchasing from you. I have a Facebook group that's full of meal plans and recipes, and it's amazing. I'm going to change your life.
Okay, see, here's the thing. If you're going to sell people a product, you're going to promise that you're going to support them in all of this, and you're not reaching out to these customers and saying, hey, by the way, I have all of these things, that's on you, Kelsey Rhae. That's not on the customers. That's not the responsibility of the customers to do that.
Amanda, girl, if you could sell It Works, which, by the way, that was my only other experience inside of network marketing. And, you know, for me, it was fun. Amanda, by the way, is the one who initially introduced me into It Works. And she's probably heard me talk about it because I was like, it doesn't work, right? It really didn't, girl. Like, what were we doing? What were we thinking? Anyways, I thought I loved the hype of it. You know what I mean? And it was a great experience, but this is like nothing you've ever seen or done before. Okay. It's truly amazing. It's life-changing. There's nothing else in the world that does what this does. And it never will, because we own all the patents to the formula. We've worked with doctors for years coming up with this formula of ketones that go into your body, and it acts as if you're doing the keto diet, and you don't have to do the keto diet. If you guys have questions, please drop them in the comments below. I was about to get off, but if you have questions, I'm willing to like chill for a second. We really thought it did. So glad we were both on Pruvit ketones now. Yeah, and like literally, Amanda, if you just send me a message if you wanna. And by the way, y'all, I will never message you just for liking my video or saying hi to me in my comments. If you want me to send you information about ketones or about the business, drop a $sign for the business, drop info for the ketones, or just send me a message. I'm never going to send you a cold message. I'm not that girl. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to send you a hey girl message if you don't even know who I am. Okay. We do things differently around here. I'm here to share my experience with you guys and help you to become educated and understand what it is that I'm doing so that you want to do it, basically. And I've been doing it for 6 years. You can't fake something for 6 years. There is no more, it says it right on the back of this.
But you have. And that's why you are using filters to alter your waist. That's why you Photoshop that picture of you and Eric on the beach. That's why his fingers look like alien fingers. That's why the chair looked like it was trying to get away from you because you were trying to recruit it into your downline. You have been faking it. And we know that.
Caffeine equivalent to a 12 to 16 ounce cup of coffee. So probably like 115 milligrams of caffeine. Nothing compared to the black label. Nothing compared to the freaking Red Bull and the Bang and the what's the new energy drink y'all be drinking? That shit has chemicals in it, by the way, that's killing you. Stop it. It's horrible. And it's not giving you any benefit.
First of all, everything is made of chemicals. Water is a chemical. Second, if you're claiming your ketone packet is so elite while bashing others as toxic, that implies safety superiority without any proof. And by the way, if you're sensitive to caffeine, relying on vague claims like elite source, which she's getting ready to say here in a second, is not safe. ACE recommends checking for NSF certified or third-party tested supplements to ensure quality and dosage clarity.
Yeah, it might give you good clean energy, and because of the energy you have motivation, you want to move your body. It's not putting you into ketosis. It's not burning your fat. It's not giving you mental clarity. It's not curbing your appetite. In fact, it might actually increase your appetite over time. Hi, Kylie. What's up, girl? No, you're not being fueled by the caffeine. Also, the caffeine that is in this is derived from a very elite source, so it's really good sourced caffeine. Okay, it's not like you're drinking coffee from Walmart. Yes, and so
as opposed to not elite sourced caffeine. And what's wrong with coffee from Walmart? If that's what people like, that's what people can afford, that's what they enjoy. I know the people that love coffee like I do are going to be rioting in the comments. I get it. Riot away.
Yeah, I do this full time. I'm really excited to help you guys get started with it. It's life-changing. So, if you love coffee, you're going to love ketones. Also,
I'll take my coffee. Thank you.
Didn't have time today. The benefits of what it's doing to your brain is unreal. We're anti-aging. Okay? Right, Chelsea. You have crashes when you do it because of the high amounts of freaking caffeine. There's no caffeine-free option for Black Label. That kind of counteracts what it is. It's like Black Label is like a punch in the face, but a good punch in the face. Like, it feels good. There's no crash with this, right? But there is caffeine-free nat. Okay. And
I don't think any punch in the face would feel good. What a weird thing to say.
I've been doing caffeine-free nat like midday. It's amazing. Christina, been on Black Label for 2 months. I love that. Good morning, Karen. OG, I love it. You were a real OG because I be saying VIP now for a while. So you a real OG because you've been around for a long time. When I used to say drop OG in the comments if you've been around for a while. If you get a brain injury, your body uses ketones to heal. Well, that's really amazing information. Your brain we're born as babies. We're born in a state of ketosis. Did y'all know that? Anyways, listen, go watch my stories. No, go watch my stories. I posted the link multiple times. My story, my before and after picture. You got to go watch my stories and get in on the sale. Stop using excuses of, I can't afford it. It's an investment into your health. And yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay? Because guess what's going to happen? God is going to provide for you. When you start like taking care of the body that he gave your soul, he will continuously provide for you. Take care of yourself. Okay? I don't have any trials available right now. I'm gonna probably do some Black Label trials, maybe next month. I don't even know when yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, but yeah. I've lost 60 pounds. They work. Ordered from Kelsey with the 33% off. Thanks, Amanda. I appreciate you, girl. Anyways, I love y'all so much. We're gonna go get moved out of this house, and y'all watch my stories. I'll see you there. Okay? Bye.
Goodbye. Done with you. Wow, that was a lot. Final thoughts on what we just watched. I feel like her live is a case study in MLM misinformation. It combines religious guilt, exaggerated health claims, weight loss pressure, and financial fear to drive urgency. The science does not back this. The ethics absolutely do not support it. And if Pruvit had solid clinical evidence, they wouldn't need reps going live saying, God told me to sell this. If you found this breakdown helpful, if you giggled at times with me, I appreciate you. If you were rioting about the coffee comment, right there with you. Make sure that you make sure that you subscribed. Would love for you to share this out if you're comfortable doing so. And if you're watching from the inside of an MLM, just know that I see you. You deserve real information. You deserve real support. And don't let someone weaponize faith, fear, or fat loss to sell you overpriced salt water that's flavored, because that's weird. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.